What's up, everybody, and welcome again. This time, we've got Zoroark, listed by Javi, who top forward the Sevilla special event, versus
PultZard, new version
version
3.0.
I think it's like 6.0 already.
Probably. And the funny thing about this version is that it reminds me very much of the very first one.
Oh, the first one was the best one.
Because this one has Rabsca in it.
Did we get Trolley then?
No, Trolley
Oh
though.
man, Trolley was all bounded together.
Trolley is not my favorite card in the Blue format.
Yeah, because version 1 was with Rabsca. Version 2 was the one we actually played, two regionals, which was Birmingham, San Antonio, where we played Manaphy instead.
Yeah, and Picnic Basket, that's the two cards.
Yeah, more consistent.
But we have to worry about Curve anymore.
Nope.
So, but this time I'm adding Rabsca because of the rise of both Zoroark and Terrorbox making a little comeback, as well as just straight Dragapult without Dusknoir. I mean, them having to buzz to take a prize without having to spread on the bench is pretty good for us if they do that.
It just leaves Dragapult being an attacker that says, I do 200.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it.
Who wants to do that? You can't do the 30 on the bench with Monkey and then snipe it.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go with Tails.
Tails, and heads to this. So, I mean, I do as almost all decks. I'd like to go second, actually.
Yeah, you go second.
There's a lot of things I still want to get into play.
I'm going first.
Get a mulligan.
Thank you. Alright. Going to start with that. This is an interesting matchup. Because Rabsca can play a role in this matchup to avoid the Dominitons. If I get it set up though.
You gotta get it set up. Like, early Dominiton sucks.
Exactly. Do you have a basic?
I got a Zoroark.
I draw one extra. Will you? I draw for turn. Wow. Interesting hand from my side. I'm going to bend this. And I'm going to attach to it.
It reminds me of our Worlds run. That was his
You have weakness, right?
I got
Don't
weakness.
forget that. And it's your turn. And it can KO with you. Don't sleep on Roll Wall.
Don't sleep on it.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually scared.
Okay.
And pass.
It's a good hand from your side as well, right? Trust.
Make a good hand. Yeah, sure thing.
Got an album. So, definitely just gonna pick that up instantly. What? I could find an Evo, but I don't think that's... I think I'm just gonna do here. It's definitely the right play. So I'm just picking up Rescue Ball. Body Puffin. 3P. And 3P. I also played a new Chiyu that has been popping up in Japan as well. To have some way of KOing Goldingo a little faster. This way is a great option against Okapon as a one price attacker.
Yeah.
And 10 to you.
Draw. Zoroark. Trade! Finally get to say it.
True.
And Iono.
Come on, dude. Just want to have fun. I had Jack in hand and I had Draclo. Everything you want to have.
Bench double Zoroark.
And he doesn't even need Puffin.
Who needs Puffin? And pass.
Okay, I don't complain. I draw. That's a cloak. Cloak. And I'm gonna go for Puffin here. So, right now I don't need the monkey down. Definitely want the Charmander down just to have the threat of evolving it. But do I want a monkey? I think I want a monkey as the last spot. But I already used 2 Luminis energy. I have the monkey and I have a loom. Just gonna take another 3P here.
Sure.
be as annoying as possible here in the start. Dracula. That one. Didn't use a supporter. I didn't attach either. So I'm attaching. And I'm gonna use an Iono back on you. Nice. Dracula. Your best friend.
No.
And 20.
Armaka. Zoroark. Iono.
Sure, dude. Sure, dude. I think it's funny that Rabsca can do damage to Zoroark. Rabsca got hands.
True that.
Can actually do 140.
Trait. Trait. Test return. It's just not much to work with, man.
Come on, show me what you got. Draw. Okay, evolve. So the question is, should I initiate on the Zoroark with the Rabsca here? Could actually be very interesting to do so. So first of all, I'm gonna use this Dracula. Hang that up. Did I hit it twice or 3 times?
Twice.
Okay. Dracula. Now the question is, do I want to get the start now or wait? I'll use Jack. PultZard. Dragapult.
It's always Draggable first, man. It's PultZard. Come on.
Sorry, I picked the wrong order. See, having the Rabsca here feels incredible. But how do I do this correctly, though? I mean, I'm gonna do this for sure. But I think if I don't evolve this, you're just gonna boss it and KO it, maybe. And if I evolve it, you're gonna boss and hit it. And then, so if you boss and hit a Zard, I can only hit you back, and then you're gonna boss this one and KO it the rest of your end. So I think it's correct to not evolve it, if you're looking at that in that perspective. So I'm retreating. And I don't really care if you KO Badoo with a monkey. So I'm gonna Phantom Dive the active here. And I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna do a 2-2 spread on these ones.
Sure.
For 1 price.
Zoroark.
Yep.
Draw. We'll start by playing Ends PP up.
Sure.
Darmanitan. Monkey Dory. Attach to it. Defiance Band here on the bench.
Yeah.
Research.
Research.
Trade. Trade.
Damn, Rabsca feels nice right now.
Yeah, Rabsca feels pretty good. Or should be feeling good for you.
Maybe you just want to target the Rals. Not the Rals, the Rabsca.
Yeah, I reckon I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Rod.
Sure.
I show him energy and Zoroark. And play a nest ball. And yeah, Virtuous Flame for 170.
Makes sense. I'll draw a turn. Nice. So, attacking into the active without evolving another 2 pricer is my game plan here. Because otherwise you're just gonna gust that. First of all, I'm just gonna draw Cloak. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I've got 7.
Yeah. Draw Cloak again. Could also retreat and attack with Rabsca. That would do how much? 60, 70, 140.
This temple's what?
10 plus 30 for each energy attached
70.
to your opponent. Imagine if it was all of them, right? Oh, that's so crazy.
Like copy an X ball onto that? No. Not gonna happen.
I think I'm just gonna pressure this 200.
Alright. 3 6s and a 4.
Yeah.
Draw turn. Start trading. The active. Trade. Launch ball. Nest ball. And our money ton. Sword.
Another one bites the dust. In this particular version, I play 4 Luminous Energy and 5 Fire Energy, just to have the maximum amount out to draw them manually without playing Energy Search.
That's right. No, I don't have to do that yet. Kind of get your charm in there.
Yeah.
This returns to money ton.
And
Iona.
yeah. Five.
We're 30 over here. Yeah, Virtuous Flame.
Yeah. Up with the dew. Draw a turn. Okay, so I'm starting off with a drag clock here. Okay, I really want Brock. Oh, that does to the other as well. Okay. Ultra Ball. I think I had something disgusting to do here.
Disgusting, even. Oh no.
My own of those. Wait and see, it's gonna get worse. No need to shuffle here. Minis. Plus.
Oh, that's a double knockout. Yo.
That's what I said.
Not cool. Not cool.
That is as cool as I can get. Perfect damage management. Trust.
The whole reason why I was known was like, nah, there's no way hit the monkey, right? Monkey in the minis.
Plus and stamp. Trust.
No.
Touch. Treat. Move 30 here. And KO these two. Take 4.
You don't have to smash it in my face, man.
I mean, you can always concede. Nah, you still have a way
By
back.
technicality, I
a way
could, but
back.
I still got a technically away. Ultra Ball.
Yeah. No fist for you.
Well, I definitely missed by Ultra Blind because like I was not looking at had I pressed Fest or not, because then I would have just picked Fessier for sure. But then it leads to us having to pick like a Buddy and discard it.
No matter what, it looks bad for you because
It looks terrible, and like this was like very poorly managed. I need like a 1 turn faster setup. Trade. No, concede.
Yeah. Like even if you KO'd it without ioning, I like had this in hand, basically everything, right?
Yeah, the thing was that I wanted to like block
This.
my anti-Iono, and then
And the funny thing is that I can always attack with this too.
yeah.
So
I'll attempt going second again and get a better start.
that's fair. I think the matchup becomes very favored when I get Rabsca from. Yeah, like, it enables so much. It disrupts so much of your like game plan overall. Being
Truly
able
does.
to remove my engine, and as well as just being like attacker that can do 140 on the Zoroark as a one price, right?
Yep. It's what PultZard is known for. It's like the amount of options you have in terms of like picking attackers, picking.
Yeah.
And,
You can
and
slot
like,
in any attacker because Charizard can just evolve and just like put energy everywhere.
yeah, and especially with like Luminous, you can like actually have good combos. With like you're mentioning to yourself, like you can psychic with Rabsca in this deck because you're playing Luminous, right? Instead of just
Yeah.
playing psychics, because you're playing no psychics now.
No psychics.
Yep.
4 Luminous, 5 fire.
It kind of kills off the energy search.
No energy search shenanigans here. We draw it.
Yeah, so you're saying yourself, you just have to draw it.
Yeah. Alright, so 2 of the guys.
Zorua.
And I go first. Draw off turn. I am better than the average player because I drew a puffin.
So you're saying drawing puffin equals better than average. Okay, I'm
Trust.
just going to note that behind my ear.
So do I have it? Yeah, I have the Rabsca combo. Figured I needed it quite fast. And I will pass to you.
Draw. Well, all the boys.
Okay, just hiding the hand. It's pretty good.
Everything's better than what I had last game, man. Everything.
True. Oh, it feels good to be back on the first version of this day. Good thing you didn't Iona me. I had Jack.
Ugh, damn it.
Damn it. Damn it, you.
I'm just getting riddled with good questions here. So otherwise you got what you need, so you could just go Cliffa. I'll go back in deck.
Yeah.
Attach retreat.
Seems solid.
Ultra Ball away Zoroark and Iona. Get another Zoroark. Get a
Yeah,
Zoroark.
and draw a million cards. Yeah, my turn is pretty determined already.
Ends PP up.
Damn, that's the setup. It also just showcases how clever can be very strong, right?
3, 4, and 5.
A draw?
Yep.
Okay, that's a crazy draw. Now I have to use the jack. And now you're gonna get a shark. Fire these two. Just quickly check how many of my luminescent I have. I have all 4.
Oh, it's Big Shark.
A big shark.
The one and only.
I could go for like try and get the candy luminescent combo, but it's just too much.
That's pretty steep.
I think that's too much to ask for.
It depends on which part of the combo you have. If you have the luminous, the candy, because you're playing double candy, right? So if you had the candy, that's like more likely.
Let's see. Put this to the bottom. Okay. Put this to the bottom. Nice. And this guy. Perfect. For these two guys. And I'm gonna hit you for 10 with Budu.
All right, sure.
If you want a shortcut.
I'm just gonna get that up there.
Yeah, attach first turn, so I can actually attach again. I'm gonna attach overall.
Oh, sure.
There
Dude,
you go.
your pricing, like the way you put prizes is terrible.
I will put them differently.
I have the easiest way of like spread prizes and have space.
Yeah, I'm a messy guy. So this one, this one, this one.
Such a fine spin to Darmaka. Zoroark. Zoroark. The castle.
I like my setup.
Research.
You're researching the primer way here. Yeah, you can't really use it, so.
Well, obviously I can't.
True.
Trait number 1. Trait number 2.
Yeah. Nice. It feels awful to attack into the blue, doesn't it?
It does, but it also at the same time feels like half a necessity. That like that I have to do it.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna boss around it and you don't.
What I could is like I could turn off your counter catcher.
How so?
How so? By just not announcing flare and announcing rolling tackle instead at that point.
That's a good point.
Because I still have the 10 as a keepsakes down here, so. Well. Yeah, I'll go rolling tackle.
Interesting. I'll draw. Okay. Drag look number 1. Drag look number 2. Drag look number 3. I have a lot of options here. But none of them seems like options I want to go for. I can do 180 to you with Zard, but you're just gonna respond with a annoying KO. Let me think about this situation. I can do 20 to you with Itchy Palm, and then just try and annoy the way of you getting the extra dimension 10 on this ball for the other one. I think I'm gonna do that.
Oh.
Just gonna shut down this ball and Ultra Ball.
Trade away Zoroark.
Am I being annoying?
Tiny bits, yes.
Tiny bit. I'd like to hear.
Trade away Ursaluna. Romaniton.
Mm-hmm.
Move 20 over here so that it gets knocked out.
Makes sense. See, you have to Flame Body Cannon and discard the energies to even start up. I think I'm gonna sacrifice this one.
Power Glass.
Yeah.
Zoroark. Plus.
Yeah. Nice.
And Flame Body Cannon for knockout, and then Power Glass activates.
Damn, I really like my Rabsca here.
Like what?
My Rabsca.
Yeah, like without Rabsca here, you definitely would have just been dogged. He would have been done.
Draw. Okay. Let's see. Dragloak. 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 A lot of cards in hand, but no Luminous, so I'll have to bench the Fizz. Draw 3. There it was. Touch. Dragapult.
Oh. Please kill my Cliffa.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Darn it.
I think what I'm scared of here, or not scared of, what I don't like here, is that monkey just having fun. So get the monkey up. You have a lot of cards in hand. Want to punish that as much as possible. So I'm gonna Arven for unfair stamp. Team Evo. Get attached Evo. 1 sec. Night Switcher.
Sure.
Unfair stamp. Which way are they? Yeah, okay, this way. And then I hope you don't draw something like a Reshiram and an Energy, but I mean, you have trades, so that's definitely gonna help you.
Oh yeah.
like to just leave the clipper to be annoying as long as possible.
Yeah, it's sucking up bench space.
Exactly. 5. Good. So I'm gonna phantom dive you. Just put 1 on here in case you don't evolve it. And 5 on this in case you take a KO. I can KO it 1 game.
Draw.
Nice.
Trade Ultra Ball. Venture sheet.
I can feel a research coming.
It is.
Yeah. So in this case, you can hit me for 117. Could be a little annoying. A little sad that I had to bench the fizz. Or I'll take it.
Second trade on Nest. Stretcher, Zoroark. Wolf. Trade.
When it's
You
active.
may attach. Good.
Yeah.
Attach.
Check your recovery. You used 1 night stretcher. 1 PP up. Still have plenty of options left.
Yeah, and 170.
Yeah, I draw. Okay. So I'll start off with a drag cloak. Put this one back. Okay, so I want to establish a Zard here for sure. And so I'm going to also roll for the Zard. And I'm going to Arven for the candy. This is why I like to play Arven in any PultZard because it's too important to get this combo off.
Yeah. Like, especially when you're playing stage 2 decks, like, Gardevoir kind of gets a free pass,
Yeah.
but like it typically, like with Arcane decks, you really do have to play Arven. To some extent, like it's probably 4, but like Guardy can get away with like playing 2.
Because they have like Night Stretcher, Secret Box, and
Yeah.
those to find it instead.
But like with us playing on first stand, we have to play Arven.
Yeah. Yeah, because we need the unfast stamp at a certain point.
Yeah, for sure.
Drag cloak. Might as well just attach it here. It's gonna get here anyway. Or I could save it for Monk if you take a KO. No, just pre-attach. Treat for free. I am messy. This is the true power of Zard. And I will announce Burning Darkness for KO.
Well, if Ents Castle in place, I don't care.
That's true. Go back to go down to free prices.
Trade Puffin.
That Rabsca is insane right now.
Two cards left.
You're running out of resources.
Bench the Fess.
This is a frustrating board state.
It's frustrating because I have to take out the... I can't even take out the Dragapult here, man.
No, 90s are not enough.
No, it's not, like, it would be 120 with that.
Yeah.
That would be a no, that wouldn't even, no.
It's 290, right?
Yeah.
120 plus 170, 290.
What if I just did...
I don't like this one.
PP up.
Yeah.
Actually, just not play the PP up. It doesn't make sense to do so.
Just save it.
Because even if you Iona, I'm fine.
Yeah, you draw your whole day.
Yeah, boink.
Okay. Promoting this. So for me to win the game, I need Monkey Down and Gust.
Gust Monkey, yes.
So, but I still think it was correct to pre-attach maybe the Aluminius. So first of all, I'm gonna fess. And I'm gonna use Draclo. Have a lot of cards in hand.
Yeah.
Draclo. Doesn't matter a lot. But I think I basically checkmated you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because if I KO these two, then the Zard can just finish whatever is left.
Yeah.
But I might as well just make it safe. Need to bend the monkey no matter what. And I'll announce Phantom Dive. And 2.
You got 4 left.
1 here.
Great.
Actually, just gonna put 1 here because, and 1 here. I have 2 left.
Yep.
It doesn't really matter, so it's just gonna do it like this.
Sure.
So, how are you gonna respond? The Zard just staying there, being a threat the whole game, as well as Rabsca, just really shows how those two combine and just makes it so annoying for Zoroark to play against. Let's see if Jesper cooks something up here.
Darmaka Domaniton.
Imagine if you had Salvatore.
Salvatore.
Yeah, then you could play down Darumaka and then Salvatore into...
Yeah, but I still wouldn't do enough.
Oh yeah, you need Monkey as well.
Yeah, I'll get these free with the rod.
Well, then it's impossible.
Ultra Ball, Buddy Puff, and Zoroark.
So what's your game plan here?
But I still can't do that with that even.
1 prize left, and I haven't
Yeah,
used
you got a
prize.
Zard for that. No, I'll just concede there. Like,
Yeah.
it's... I'm happy for the guys who can play Zoroark who could finish this, but like Zoroark's like my kind of kryptonite in this format. It's like I want it to be good so bad.
I think it was good because you had the perfect setup and you had the initiations, but
Yeah, the Rabsca just killed it off.
this one staying on the bench, and next forward this is just gonna be a basic Shaman.
Yeah, which kind of kills off Zoroark again. Like, Shaman coming out was pretty bad, but like, you can definitely see like the way that PultZard can just like set up dominating board states and really be effective in what it does. And I think that's also what it's got going for it. And with the Chi-Yu as an answer, with Zard itself being so good at just taking out everything in the late game, being able to like Candy Zard stamp, which we saw multiple times at EYC being good for both of us.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
like, I think EYC was one of those tournaments where we figured out that Voodoo and Stamp are like the most powerful combo in the game.
yeah,
And everyone the most people that played it had a very nice finish. You saw the Brazilian brothers play as well in straight pulled.
Yeah.
And it really showed off as well.
it also means that if you like go pull, if you like for example play pulled or PultZard in any case, like playing Voodoo, you're like Voodoo, your opponent knocks it out, you go Candy Zard stamp, and they're like, yeah, I haven't set up, and I kind of just lose to that because you're knocking out my attacker.
And Candy Zard could also just sometimes power up a Dragapult, and then you can do Candy Zard, evolve Dragapult, attach Psychic, not take a KO, so you have 2 cards in hand. Fist is not active, and then the next turn you take 4 prizes.
Yeah, and if you're like pre-bench me, you then, well, good luck, you draw a additional card or 2, a couple of cards, right?
Yeah.
That's not going to get everything that you need.
Exactly.
But as said, shows off the straight strength that PultZard has, and with the amount of playability it has, it's probably a deck that's due for a comeback. So yeah,
I definitely think so too, yeah. Stay tuned.